Feel free to check out my TeePublic after the video. After Rankin Bass Productions felt that the draft for Operation Robinson Crusoe King Kong vs. Ebra was too different from what they had in mind, Toho gave it another shot with King Kong's Counterattack, more commonly known as King Kong Escapes. This film is a live-action adaptation of the King Kong show produced by Rankin Bass and Toei Animation. As an Arctic research facility discovers a rare radioactive substance named Element X, Doctor Who, played by Hideo Yamamoto, sends a robot duplicate of King Kong to retrieve it. But the mission ends in failure as the radioactive substance causes Mechanicon to malfunction. Meanwhile, a submarine with Carl Nelson, played by Rhodes Reason, Jiro Nomura, played by Akira Takarada, and Susan Watson, played by Linda Miller, arrive at Mondo Island. There they find King Kong, who battles a dinosaur named Gorosaurus, then a sea serpent, while also falling in love with Susan. Much like how Kong falls in love with Andero in the original 1933 film. Unfortunately, Kong gets taken by Doctor Who's team and they bring him back to the Arctic to gather Element X under hypnosis. And as the international title suggests, King Kong, well, escapes. And then Kong and Mechanicon face each other in a climatic battle on Tokyo Tower. King Kong Escapes wasn't necessarily met with a lot of praise upon release, but after all, it was based on a children's television show. But is it a good movie based on a children's cartoon? Well, it's definitely silly, especially the Kong suit, which is an upgrade compared to the one from King Kong vs. Godzilla. As for the rest of the special effects, while they are in need of some improvement, there are some points where they do look pretty sweet, such as the Mechanicon suit. Other than that, we have funny little moments like Gorosaurus' kangaroo kick, and Kong doing his little run. As for the characters, for an adaptation based on a cartoon, they were executed pretty well. Instead of going for just a strictly cartoony angle like what they did with Doctor Who, the characters do have a little more depth in them. One I didn't mention was Madame Piranha, played by Miehama, who always has this mysterious presence about her. King Kong Escapes isn't necessarily a bad film. It may fall a little short in some areas, but there are some redeeming qualities to it. If you're a diehard fan of the 8th wonder of the world, I'd say give it a watch. That's all I have for today's History of Godzilla. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later.